battle has just begun!
Hello! Welcome to RobotnikIsSexy. More Pokemon Showdown. Everybody wants it. Everybody needs it. It's a Pokemon Showdown. Yeah. So, these are a couple matches I had with a person who challenged me on Facebook. And I only really have 2 matches, so I'm going to put them on normal speed instead of fast. And it will also frame the video nicely, because it's just the same guy twice, so it's actually like a real someone challenging me instead of the usual Showdown video where is me just fighting a bunch of random people. Yeah. I'm also kind of sick, so sorry if the sniffles piss you off, or if you're like really anally retentive and you hate noises that aren't people talking or something. I don't fucking know. But these are really good matches, so let's get on with it. So, I'm going to lead off with B-Sharp. He's going to lead off with Ferrothorn. He is going to expect me, he's going to scout for the superpower, I think. But I'm going to use Stealth Rock, and this is a huge turn 1. This turn 1 just changes everything, because he didn't expect Stealth Rock at all. And I told him in the chat it was an egg move. So now I'm going to bring in Noivern as he switches into Heracross, and then switches again into Latias as I go for that Specs Air Slash, which does a nice chunk of damage. So he's going to miss the Draco against Conkeldurr. That's a little unlucky, but I am Assault Vest, so I wouldn't have done that much anyway. As, yes, I go Knockoff. It does a huge amount of damage to the Ferrothorn, and then he stays in as I Drain Punch, which is definitely a misplay, I guess. Well, it definitely is a misplay. So now Talonflame is in, the rocks are here to stay. That's great. And now I can go for that U-turn with Zapdos, because what? Talonflame is going to stay in on Zapdos? Nobody. So I'm going to U-turn on the Latias, and yeah, he's kind of getting wrecked, and it's all because of that turn 1. And I'm going to go for that Wild Chase special double U-turn, take out that Latias. That's nice. He was dead to rocks anyway. Now I go into Mamoswine, and he's going to go into Heracross. Now I'm going to make the ballsiest play in the universe, stay in and go for the Icicle Spear, as he predicts me to go into Zapdos. Defensive Zapdos goes for the Rock Blast, but I stay in and I take it and I go for the Icicle Spear, and it brings him down to 6%, and then I just go Ice Shard. So yeah, pretty much getting wrecked. I was completely willing to sack Mamoswine at that instant, at that point of time, even though Mamoswine is really nice to take on Landorus, Therian. So, Azumarill is in here. Venusaur hard counters Azumarill. This is a fact. So, he's going to switch out as I go Sludge Bomb, which is honestly not the best play either. So, he's kind of slipping up, but you'll see what happens later. So, he's going to get that late game Stealth Rocks as I flinch him with Specs Air Slash, and then I think I crit him right afterwards. So this is a very not friendly match for Rigernaut. So Azumarill's in here. I've got no reason not to preserve my 6-0, go to Venusaur, who hard counters Azumarill, as I just said. Go for that Giga Drain and get the salty crit for no reason, just to get more health. Doesn't even matter. And that's the game. I pretty much completely wreck Rigernaut, but he's going to get his revenge because he's going to pick the tier next time, and it's going to be underused. So let's check that shit out. I'm going to lead with Goodrow. This is my team. He's going to lead with Arcanine, and he has an interesting team. Goodrow does amazing work this match, so I'm going to go Dragon Pulse. Was tempted to go Sludge Bomb, but I didn't quite go for it. Now I'm going to switch out as... yeah, he goes Stealth Rock. So Celebi is really, really good. And Trevenant just kind of lets me down in this battle, and I think I'm going to let him go. I'm going to probably try to use Roserade instead. Because as much as I love Sub-Curse Trevenant, it's really impractical, and it doesn't really... I don't know, it's not really that useful. So I'm going to go Subcurse on the Arcanine just to whittle it down, but he's got a defensive Arcanine, which is a very, very strong set in X and Y, just because Fire got a new type resistance with the Fairy. So yeah, bulky Arcanine is just better. Also, Defog makes Arcanine better. You can clear the hazards whenever you want pretty safely. I don't think he has any Defog user on this team, though. He has a Rapid Spinner. So I'm going to go for the Shadow Force, I think. The Phantom Force, that's what it is. And yeah, it does absolutely jack shit nothing to Arcanine, because this is defensive Arcanine. Now I'm going to go into Starmie. And I think I'm just going to keep using Scald or something. Or do I go Rapid Spin? I think I might go Rapid Spin. That's pretty smart if I do. Yeah, I go Rapid Spin, but he's got a Celebian, so he can just go for the Stealth Rock whenever he wants. And this is why having Roserade would be nice, because the type pressure with Starmie and Roserade is really complementary, because it's like you kind of want to bait them to go for Psychic on a Psychic move on Starmie, or, you know, like the pressure is there, where if he doesn't go a Psychic move, I can freely go into Roserade, and yeah, it's just really good pressure, and the Stab Sludge Bomb would be so beneficial. So Arcanine is basically going to wreck my life. I'm going to just keep Goodra in and try to kill that Arcanine at all costs, because that Arcanine is pissing me off. This time I do predict the Celebi switch in, which is nice, but yeah, it does jack shit nothing. Max special attack Goodra, can't really stand up to Celebi. So now I go into Aggron just to get rocks up, because Arcanine is a pain in my dick hole, and I don't want to deal with it. So he's going to U-turn as I believe I go Stealth Rock, and he goes into Blastoise. So this is pretty bad, as he can just Rapid Spin right now, I think. But I'm going to try to block that, and I think he does. He does go for that. That's the only good thing about Trevenant, is that he can kind of spin block, but he can't even do that reliably, because Blastoise has that super powerful Dark Pulse. Oh, he does go Aura Sphere instead of Rapid Spin, which is kind of unusual. I have no idea. Well, actually, I guess he did it to hit the Aggron, but with the filter ability, I think Water Pulse actually does more damage. So that's just whatever. Oh, this is the part I was thinking of. I'm gonna leave Florges in and just go Moonblast forever, because I'm fucking sick of this Arcanine. And I think he actually did get the Rapid Spin off as I switched there, which is terrible. He's gonna go Will-O-Wisp and miss. That's great. That gives me an extra, a little bit of elbow room to just get a little more damage on him. And yeah, I'm just forcing him to use Morning Sun a lot or kill me. And if he kills me, that's great, because I just don't care anymore. I want this Arcanine dead. This Arcanine is really annoying me. So he's gonna Fly Blitz, and Florges actually takes it, because I guess he doesn't, well, of course he doesn't have any attack investment because he's defensive Arcanine. So that's really nice. And I'm whittling down his Morning Suns, and that's cool, but it's at the cost of Florges here, and that's not great. Also, he has Extreme Speed on a defensive Arcanine. I'm not sure how viable that is. I mean, Extreme Speed is extremely good on Arcanine, so, you know, can't really knock it. But, I don't know. I would definitely use Snarl or something, but what am I saying? Snarl is a really shitty move, but I like the idea of being able to lower attack and special attack with Will-O-Wisp and Snarl. That just sounds really funny. So his Celebi is just gonna U-turn out, I think, against Starmie. He doesn't do jack shit. Goodra's in here. Goodra is about to put in a solid shift and basically take out the team by himself, because I've got the Rest and Sleep Talk, which is an extremely useful set for Goodra. Go for Sludge Bomb, that's great. I believe I go Rest after this. And yeah, he's gonna go Recover. His team is really stally. Yu is just really stally, or it can be. But I don't have the right Pokemon to break down his walls, and I think that is the problem with Trevenant. Like, Trevenant can Curse, and that can break walls, but it's unreliable because you can only do it a couple times. So I just need a better, harder hitting grass type, and Roserade fits the bill pretty hard. Now I'm gonna go to sleep and go sleep talk, and I think I get Dragon Pulse. That's pretty cool. No, I get Sludge Bomb, that's cool. And I think I wake up now and go for Dragon Pulse as he U-turns out, which is pretty funny. And I think I kill somebody, which is cool. Yeah. I think I just fucking flatten. No, I don't. I pull the rest. That's unfortunate. So now I'm gonna go into Aggron for the fake out. This is kind of unwise, honestly, because Starmie, I do have enough speed investment to outrun Mind Shao, so I could have just gone into Starmie and gone Psyshock. But the problem with that is, I know he'll just go into Slubby, and then the match will take for fucking ever, and I don't know. But here I go into Starmie and finally kill him, so that's cool. Defensive Starmie with enough speed investment to take out base 110 Pokemon. That's really cool. Unfortunately, Hydreigon is going to take me out here. I decided to sacrifice Starmie just so Goodra can have another shot, because I know that if I have any shot at taking out his team, Goodra is going to have to do it. But I definitely have lost way too many Pokemon at this point. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse, and I think I predict the... Oh wait, I am awake. Right, I think I predict the wake up before and go Dragon Pulse, and I'm going to crit him again. Yeah, basically I hacks him all 2 matches, but that's cool. But it's all over now. I need the Hex Gods to give me a little bit more. I need a Draco miss in order to win. Honestly, if he misses Draco, I beat him. But he hits Draco, as he should. And now Infernape is my last guy, and he's Choice Banded, so I'm gonna force myself into Iron Fist, and that's no good versus Celebi. Although actually it will kill Celebi, never mind. It's no good versus Raikou, because Raikou has too much health at this point. So that's a good game. It's a really, really close 2-0 for, like, basically only, like, I don't know, 2 Pokemon doing anything, kind of. But yeah, it's really cool. It definitely shows me that my underused team is really outdated and rusty. But it was a fun match. It was very good. I really brought him to the edge. So if you enjoyed this video, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later, YouTube.